I just left the store and the salesperson didn't know what a Pomsky was. And of course, as a Pomsky breeder, I find that very hard to believe, but I guess there are people out there that don't, know what a Pomsky is. So I figured, you know what, when I get back in the car, I'll go ahead and make a little video to let people know what a Pomsky is. So a Pomsky started off about 20 years ago, where they were trying to downsize the Husky, and they were talking and said, well, instead of just downsizing the Husky, because the Husky standard is about 65 pounds, let's go ahead and inbreed something smaller into it, so that when you have a purebred, they have some problems typically. And so when you mix your breeds, your mutts are typically stronger dogs generically. So let's mix it. So they said, well, let's mix a Pomeranian in. That will definitely bring it down. So what they did was they took a male Pomeranian and they artificially inseminated a female Husky. And those are called F1s, first gens. And that's cool. And they came up with this mixture. And then from that time to about 2018, they finally said, hey, we've got these dogs and we kind of got standards now. So let's go to the AKC. This is the American Pomsky Kennel Club. They started their own, the APKC, and said, let's find out what we would have to do to become AKC certified, AKC registered breed. So they did, and the AKC talked to them and said, this is what we recommend, because you have the Pomeranian, which has a triangular jaw, and the Husky has a square jaw. And so we don't really know which one, which one are you going for? And also the hairs are different. The Husky has more of the thick standard coat, and the Pomeranian has more of the long hair. And also temperament. The Husky is the goofy, the Pomeranian is the loyalty. So the temperaments are just way off, completely different. So what they decided was to add a third breed, and the third breed that they decided to add in is the American Eskimo. And the reason for the American Eskimo is because it's also in the Spitz line, and so but it has a square jaw, and so that means that Pomsky should now have square jaws, which is great. It also had a longer hair, but also had a double coat, so that standardized the coat of what Pomsky should have. And then also, as far as temperament, and this is the best part of it, is the American Eskimo and the Havanese. Those were the two white dogs that you see in old circuses. They were circus performers in circus.